The fashion and textile industries make up 9% of ocean microplastic pollution a year, use about 15,000 chemicals, and take up close to 215 trillion liters of water, which could fill 86 million Olympic size of swimming pools. Wow, this t-shirt is trending on TikTok right now and it's only $5. I think I'm gonna go buy it right now. Look at it. Look at it, it's really cute, right?
Why didn't you almost buy a same t-shirt last week?
Yeah, but it's the newest trend and everyone is wearing it. So I'm trying to be one of them.
Same here. I bought this shirt last month, but it's already out of stock.
Why?
Hey, have you ever wondered what happened after we threw those clothes away? What if the clothes we wear and the plastic product we use every day silently destroying our planet?
Hello everyone! We are from
Group
13.
Hello, my name is Joshua Timotheus from the student number 060, and my role is editor.
Hello everyone, my name is Tirza. From student number 062, my role is as research lead.
Hello, my name is Kurata Yunti and my student number 063 and my role is quiz creator.
Hello everyone, my name is Naila Azara from the student number 064 and my role is project coordinator.
Hello everyone, my name is Radin Kanai Daniswara. My student number is 061 and my role is scriptwriter.
And in this video, we're going to talk about how environmental degradation is a consequence of human activities. Not only that, we're also going to analyze what is the causes, what is the impacts, and what is the possible solutions that we can do as a young generation. But first, what is environmental degradation? Environmental degradation refers to the decline of our natural environment caused largely by human activities. Today, we consume more resources than we ever did before. We buy more products, throw away more products, and produce more waste than our planet can sustainably handle. One important fact to remember is that fast fashion that leads to a more plastic consumptions have become major environmental concerns because they depleted natural resources and generate enormous amounts of waste. We learned that environmental degradation is not simply caused only by natural processes that the earth has owned, but as humans we have to aware that we became the main contributors to the destruction of our planet. And why is that happening?
Okay, let's start with what we're just doing. One of the biggest contributors to environmental degradation is fast fashion industry. Why? Because in every year, millions of new clothing items are produced just to keep up with constantly to follow the changing trends. Consumers are encouraged to buy more clothes, wear them only a few times, and then throw them, and then replace them with the newer styles. Fast fashion consumes of a huge amount of water, energy, raw materials during production. But at the same time, our dependence on plastic products are continuing to grow. From shopping bags to food packaging, plastic has become the part of our daily lives. The problem is that we consume faster than nature can recover, and we discard the products faster than environment can absorb them. But what happens after all those clothes and plastic are thrown away?
So, the consequences of these activities can be seen in many forms of environmental damage. Industrial production and waste disposal contribute to water pollution. Chemicals from textile factories often contaminate rivers and groundwater. Textile waste continues to accumulate in landfills and natural ecosystems. These materials can take hundreds of years to decompose. To better understand these environmental issues, there are several important terms from the literature. Resource depletion refers to the excessive use of natural resources faster than they can be replenished. Unsustainable consumption describes patterns of consumption that exceed environmental limits. The growing problem of waste accumulation has led some scholars to discuss ecocide, which refer to severe and widespread environmental destruction. This issue highlights the importance of accountability from government, industry, and individual in protecting the environment. Furthermore, industrial activities and transportation release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change.
Environmental degradation is not only about nature, it is also about people, justice, and responsibility. Today, serious environmental destruction is increasingly being discussed under the concept of ecocide. The idea that suffers the damage to nature could be recognized as an international crime. This reflects a growing awareness that environmental harm affects entire communities. People lose access to clean water, healthy ecosystem, and safe living conditions. Therefore, environmental degradation is not simply as an ecological challenge. It is also a social, moral, and legal issue that requires accountability from government, corporation, and individuals alike. So, the real question is,
Who should be responsible for preventing it?
Actually, we already know the answer. First, we can develop and use technology more responsibly to reduce pollution and improve resource efficiency. Second, government can strengthen environmental laws and introduce political incentives that encourage sustainable practice. And lastly, business can adopt a circular economy approach where materials are used, recycled, and kept in circulation instead of becoming waste. As consumer, we can also make better choices by reducing unnecessary purchase, supporting sustainable products, reusing material, and recycling whenever possible. Small action may seem insignificant, but when millions of people act together, the impact can be transformative. In conclusions, environmental degradation is not an inevitable outcome. It is the result of human choices. And if our choices created the problem, then our choices can also create the solution. The future of our planet depends on what we decide to do today. Thank you.